She started BSWANKY with the intention to change the way goods in America are manufactured. She is the founder and CEO of BSWANKY. She is my special guest for the last half hour. Welcome to my show, Gretchen Bauer.
Thank you for having me, Wendy.
Oh, my God. Okay, we're finally together. Thank God. This is a long time coming, and I know I'm so excited because before we even start to talk, we are giving away your gorgeous, unreal pink bag in proud partnership with the National Breast Cancer Foundation, and I hope a lucky caller, the number's 203-661-5051, that's the number to call in to win the unreal pink bag. Looking forward to that and for someone to make someone's Mother's Day. Gretchen, tell us about you before BSWANKY. I know you were in the interior design business for 20 years in Philadelphia, and then 2012 you moved to Sarasota, but give us a little bit of a background.
Well, I was blessed by working in an area outside of Philadelphia where people understood beautiful design, and I had the opportunity to work for these incredible, mostly women, because a home is really centered around a woman in general, and working with them and creating spaces that actually were a reflection of them. And it was wonderful. I mean, I thought of it as it elevated them in their own space and put them in the center of their universe.
I love that. Okay, so then move forward.
So it was cold. It was very cold up there. You know that.
Yes.
And so I chose to relocate to beautiful Sarasota, Florida, and came here to do the same thing, interior design. However, I found out so many people live an outdoor lifestyle that it's just not the same down here.
Mm-hmm. I have to say that I did read that, so in 2012 you moved to Sarasota, and it was around that time that you read a book called Start With Why. And I looked at that book and I'm like, oh, how great.
It changed my life. Absolutely changed my life.
Yeah. So hence why the new why. So tell us what happened.
Well, I realized that I wasn't decorating for the same reason as I was in Philadelphia. I was doing it more to make a living. And as wonderful as that is, it's not what my why was before. So I'd read the book and it had come to my attention that there were a group of women working in their homes in San Antonio, Texas, making incredible handbags for a company that on their website says made proudly in the USA. However, these women were being tasked in their homes and being paid pennies on the dollar to create these bags and deliver them to the factory. And they were not happy. It was not a good partnership. And knowing that there were these incredible women, and my painter here, my house painter in Sarasota, gave me one of the bags as a gift to thank me for all the work I had given him.
Wow.
And it was his actual family that was making them in San Antonio.
Isn't that amazing how life works out?
Mm-hmm. Them handing me this bag was the catalyst that changed my life and gave me my why, because I thought, I've never walked a day in the life of these women who are artisans, hardworking, and because of their socioeconomic situation and language barrier, they were unable to make a great living, and I thought it was a crime.
Oh, my God. So the importance of why BSWANKY was founded. BSWANKY, I might add, is rooted in the purpose-driven goal that all roads lead to being the difference, and I love that. I love it.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it so much. Oh, we have a caller on the phone already. Okay, so let's take the caller real quick. Hi, you're on with What's Up with Wendy.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. You're on with Gretchen Bauer, the founder of and CEO of BSWANKY Bags.
Oh, Gretchen, I love your bags. I love it's helping with promoting the Breast Association. I'd love to win this bag.
You.
Well, you just won the bag because you're the first caller.
Oh, my gosh.
So you won the unreal pink bag.
Oh, my gosh. I would love to see that pink bag is a mother that's struggling and a single mother. I'd love to give it for Mother's Day. Will the bag arrive before Mother's Day?
The bag will arrive. Yes, Gretchen?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you're going to give it to a single mother?
Yes. It's a single mother that I've known for years, and she has no designer bags or anything like that, and this would be the perfect one for her.
Oh, I'm so happy. Well, you made our day for calling. Thank you so much. You won the unreal bag,
great.
BSWANKY.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, thank you, Gretchen. How awesome is that?
Oh, I love it. I love it because our brand is a luxury brand, and we're a designer that is synonymous with, as you say, being the difference. And it's women out there that we encourage them to take it one step further, our customers, and be the difference.
I love that.
That is great.
All right, Bob's going to get your information. And
thank you so much, Wendy. You got a great show.
Thank you so much. We'll deliver it to you.
Thank you.
So Gretchen, who is the customer you're designing for?
Interesting question. We have women that come in our store here and that our sales team leaders all over the world deal with, and they tend to be the women that come in wearing the Louis Vuitton bag and leave with a BSWANKY.
Wow. Amazing.
And so it's someone that wants the quality, the designer quality, but they also want it to have been made responsibly and happily. And that means the
and
world
made in
to
the
them.
US, right, and made in the USA.
But made in the USA is not synonymous with made happily.
Right.
And that's where what has happened is the demand for U.S. made in the U.S. products has actually created the sweatshops in the U.S., unfortunately.
Wow. And the bag, it's very functional. Explain that to us, what the bag does.
Oh, it's the best. I never carried a backpack until we designed this bag because there was not a backpack that was up to the level of what I wanted to carry. Something that has beautiful embossed leather, exquisite hardware that functions. So it transforms in under a minute. I can transform from a handbag to a backpack. And that's where traveling becomes easy. And even if you're out and about and you want to have your hands free, a single mom, perfect example.
Yes.
But then you want to go out to dinner and you can just transform it into the handbag.
It's amazing. And so where's your inspiration come from for all the different designs that you have? Because there's so many different beautiful designs. And there was another caller on the phone about the bag too, but somebody already won it. So we're sorry for that. The bag is taken. But there's plenty on the website, BSWANKY.com, that you can go on and choose from. And, like we said, proceeds go to the National Breast Cancer Foundation, which is such a wonderful thing to partner with. Tell us about the designs of the bags.
It's interesting. Our first design is the Sophie bag, named for our first intern who's now in London and still working with the company, and our sales team leader in the UK. And so the first bag was designed with myself and a gentleman, and it was inspired by a design he saw in Spain when he was traveling. And it was a piece of canvas that was surrounded by leather and had leather cross straps. Mm-hmm. And gentlemen were selling pirated DVDs. And when the authorities came, they scooped them up, and the bag went into the shape of a trapezoid, and that inspired him. But I said, let's take it one more step and make it where it can go two different ways, like the women we're designing for that are transformational women. And we all need that. We need to have function. It's where, fashion does meet function.
Right, because they easily transform from a backpack to a shoulder bag, which is like not a lot of bags do that. I don't know if any of the bags do that, but that's pretty awesome. So also, BSWANKY isn't just a handbag manufacturer. You consider the company to be 3 industries. Tell us about those 3 industries.
Well, we design, and we manufacture, and we sell. So we are trying to do it all under one roof here, which, some days is challenging.
I bet.
But that way we're able to control everything and get it to the right customers, and everything has been truly organic. Every person has come to us. Sales team leaders come to us. The employees here, the seamstresses have all come to us, and we now are blessed to have 4 full-time seamstresses, and 2 have actually come from a sweatshop about 5 miles from us.
Really?
Right here in Sarasota, Florida.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So what is an average day, a normal, typical day like?
There's no typical day. There's no typical day. No typical day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh. But we are, we've got a full factory here with machinery and a 20-ton leather clicker and strap cutters and strap painters and offices here and a store. So we're lucky enough to have it all under one roof, but to be able to do it all is, again, is challenging, but that way we have a lot of competitive advantages. If someone wants to change something or add something, we can do it. We added a snap magnet in a week. Someone suggested that, a customer. So customers out there, please give us your feedback and input. We take it.
I have to say I love that about you guys, because it's like you're very real. Like you couldn't call another handbag designer and say that to somebody to change it, and then in a week you can do it.
We can. I just got a call yesterday from someone in D.C. who owns 2 of our bags, and she wants a slightly larger bag. and she's a heavy hitter in D.C., and I said, you know what, we'll make it happen. And we even got an email right before Christmas where a gentleman had his own snake skin, and it's not python. We make python bags, and he wanted us to make a rattlesnake bag, and we made his wife a custom rattlesnake bag.
That's pretty amazing. So when you see these, I mean, the bags are all gorgeous.
Thank you.
Each one of them, the colors, and you know that they're made with such, like, knowing you, and even if you just read about you, they're made with such heart, and you're such a part of every single one of those bags that goes out. It's incredible. Incredible.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
So moving forward, will there be other designs? Will there be other styles?
We just introduced on social media our Magnabelle bag, and it's in coming soon section on the website. And it was designed by our factory manager, Magnabelle, who's from Venezuela. And I actually found her sneaking in and trying to design this off the clock. And I thought, if you create an incredible atmosphere, you have people sneaking into a factory as opposed to wanting to get out. And I said, no, we need to pay you for this design. And we ended up not just compensating her for the design, we have named the bag the Magnabelle after her, and it goes 3 ways, from a handbag, backpack, to a crossbody.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. Okay, so maybe one day there'll be a What's Up with Wendy bag. I don't know. I'm just saying. You never know. BSWANKY, if you just tuned in, I'm talking to the CEO and founder, Gretchen Bauer. They're a proud partnership with the National Breast Cancer Foundation. Tell me a little bit about that and how that all came about.
It's somebody connected me with the organization in Frisco, Texas, and I did my research and saw that they were top rated, and all of their donations go directly to support women with breast cancer, and they walk them through the whole process. So I did my research, and then they granted me a meeting, which I was so grateful for, and I actually presented them with the concept of Unreal Pink, where it represents the unreal strength and unreal courage that these women come up with to not only fight the disease, but also to support other women with the disease. And I brought them bags. I had my factory make the bags and brought them these Unreal Pink, beautiful bags, and they said, we're in. And they let us create a co-brand, which we are in the process of trademarking right now, and we give back 10% and 20% during October on every bag and product sold.
That is pretty unreal. Really
unreal. It's great.
Yeah, I love that. So how did you come up with the names? Okay, Sophie Sundance, Sophie Classic, Sophie Skull, Sophie Python, Unreal Pink. Well, Unreal Pink is kind of obvious, but how do you come up with those? And do you guys all collaborate together? Is it all you?
No. It's not me. It's a team. It's an incredible team here, and sometimes they change. We have fun making the names. But as I said, Sophie was named for my first intern, and I presented that to her on her birthday in the UK, saying, from all the work you've done, we're going to name the first bag after you. She worked tirelessly. She found our machinery. She found our leather source, and I wanted to reward her. And she's now, a managing member of the company and selling in the UK, which is amazing. So each product has its own little story. Our next bag coming out is a limited edition, and it's called the Florence, and it will be a zebra heron cowhide with red trim. And we're going to have that out in about 2 weeks, and there will only be 10 of these bags made because it's an exclusive hide we got.
That's pretty cool, though. I think it's pretty cool for people. And also keychains?
Keychains we have, and those are coming out also in Python we have, where we are blessed to have partnered with the very python hunters that are pulling those massive 18 and 19-foot pythons out of the Florida Everglades to help restore the balance in the ecosystem there, where these pythons were recklessly released as pets.
Wow. And
so we have partnered directly, and I don't know if you know this, Wendy, but the major fashion design houses, they farm raise their python in Indonesia because then they can guarantee the consistency of the pattern and color. We are dealing with several different species have been released, so the pythons that we get directly from these hunters, they're all different. And they're all limited editions. They're different colors. They're slightly different patterns.
Amazing. It's so exciting.
It
So
makes it fun.
every day is different for you. Did you ever think when you moved yourself, when you were doing interior design, when you moved yourself to Sarasota, Florida, that this would even be, this would even happen?